My mission is Santa Clara de Assis. Mission Santa Clara was the first mission to be named after a woman, Saint Clara of Assis. It is the 8th mission in the chain. When you are facing the mission, you will see a large wooden cross. This is the original cross put up in 1777 and moved from site to site in 5 different places. There are 3 statues on the front of the church, one for John the Baptist, St. Clare, and St. Francis. Behind the cross there are 3 large doors that lead into the church. To the right of the church is the original mission cemetery where 2,000 Ohlone Californios and others are buried. Just past the cemetery is a life-size statue of Saint Junipero Serra. As we round the back of the church, we see the door to the office. We also see where the soldiers stayed and where the animals are kept. Mission Santa Clara had one of the biggest ranches of all the missions, including over 20,000 animals. Now we enter the quadrangle, and you will see the Sacred Heart statue erected in 1884. On the far side of the quadrangle, we see the Padre House for the fathers to sleep. More information on these later. Let's go into the mission. As you enter the mission, to the left you will see the steps to the bell tower. There are 3 bells that date back to the mission period and one that was donated by King Alfonso of Spain. Here are the 4 bells in the bell tower. The bells are still rung regularly. Leaving the bell tower, we see the choir room to the right. There are seats for the choir to sit down. The Chance pipe organ was donated in 1975. As we enter the church, on the sides you see special chapels with paintings and altars dedicated to families and saints. Here you also find the confessionals of the church. At the back of the church is the choir room and the organ. The organ pipes are visible from the choir loft. The ceiling is made with beautiful tiles and bright colors. Here is a mini altar in the nave of the church. There are several rows of chairs they use for the pews. Many religious paintings line the side walls. At the front of the church sanctuary is the main altar and pulpit. Wow, look how high that is. Heading deeper into the sanctuary, check out this amazing view from behind the altar. As we leave the altar, we head to the sacristy, where the padres prepared for Mass. To the right is the stairway to the pulpit. Along the walls, we see different garments for different occasions. There are some Bibles on the table. While leaving the sacristy, we see a special chapel dedicated to St. Francis of Assisi on the right. This chapel is used for special occasions. Around the back of the church, there are desks, books, and pictures on the wall. This is where the soldiers stayed. You will see beds, tables, chairs, and weapons on the wall. As we leave the soldier's house and enter the quadrangle, we see the statue of the Sacred Heart, erected in 1884, which bears 2 inscriptions from the book of Matthew. Come to me on the front and learn a me on the back. I loved visiting Mission Santa Clara for the beautiful buildings, plants, and trees. Here is the Padre house. There are beds and chests and a place for the Padres to relax. I hope you enjoy me to visit the different mission locations.